Good morning, everyone. It is the 22nd of April 2021. We're going to do our now daily deep dive into the charts just to give you a bit of an idea of what I see this morning, what I can see the market's doing, and comparing that to the past. But mainly just what I see the market's doing and what's moving, what I'm looking to see move soon, etc. So let's first look into Bitcoin. As we know, still just dictate the market somewhat. And as we can see here, it's the first day yesterday that we did have a bearish close below the 50-day moving average. So yes, this is the first time we broke this on our 2021 bull run. Well, starting in 2020 technically down here, or maybe even down here, you might be able to say that. But yeah, I want to just say it's not something I don't think we should panic about yet. If we start coming below some of these levels, the 47,000 level is where I'd be looking at last resistance. I'd be looking at more resistance at 50,000. We also wick to the 51, so I'd look for a resistance there, or support, should I say? And yeah, I don't know. I just got a funny feeling it's gonna turn around soon. We've been on a how many day correction now? As you say, that's the top. We're on a 8-day correction. It's maxed out at 20% so far. I know the crypto market doesn't like to make it easy for everyone, but I can't see it lasting for too much longer. We'll see though, I guess. Like, you can never really guess the times with charts. You can just try and predict where they're going to go in the future. So by the way, when I say I don't think it's too much to worry about, I'm just going to show you the 2017 charts just to try and give you a bit of an idea. Which chart was I using? BTC. USD, I was already on that. Bitstamp is the one I wanted because it gives me the best historical data. So this is 2017. I will just zoom into around this area so I can show you. We do break below the 50-day moving average here for a about 11-day period, that is, before it starts to correct. But we do start to get the correction after 6 days. And again, we break below the 50-day moving average here. That's a 13-day period. But let's see what correction time we've got from the very start until we start to move back up. So that's 15 days and a 40% correction. So we could see something like that, but I just don't really think we're in that phase of the market. I think we're in more of a shallow correction. Right now, this is quite a steep one, like straight away, boom, straight down. Ours was 1 day of steepness. I guess we could be consolidating like that and then seeing a pattern occur a bit like this, because that's the first day the candle closed below. We could have a big red day tomorrow and then a retrace the day after, but I just feel like we aren't really in that sort of place right now. I mean, you could guess that this one, you could say this started here, for a 37-day correction, but yeah, I just don't feel like the market structure is set up like that right now. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling and we'll get back into some more technical analysis on what I see with the charts. We'll zoom in a little bit on Bitcoin, see what I'm looking for today in terms of price action. Let's get on the hourly to start with. As you can see, it's just kind of trending sideways. What I'm looking for is, again, more volume, maybe some news article to come out. Let's try and boost Bitcoin up a bit. But what I can see playing out is probably for the next day or two, even though it's horrible to watch, it's kind of boring, isn't it? Like, it makes you feel like, I don't know, it's just not exciting is what maybe I should say. I just think it'll probably trend a bit like this, trying to break above these points that it's been setting as its recent highs, and hopefully holding above this recent low that it's made, if not above the low here. And again, I've got a resistance line there and a resistance line there, so we could see a pattern like this anywhere in this sort of range. We're looking to break above this previous all-time high at 58,000 and stay above there. I could see us rejecting it once or twice just because of the lack of volume that we've got. We could look something like that. Let's look at what else is going on in the market today. So we've got Ethereum, which is pretty cool. It's tried to take a pump up. It has broke through this fib level that it did break down below. As you can see, it's on a bullish movement here. It's kind of a good wave pattern. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could see a boom out. After that, it's using the 50-day and the 200-day very well as support there, and we've had a crossover which also indicates bullish momentum. This is on the hourly chart. What we're looking to do is break above this level here with Ethereum to go on a proper run. If Ethereum starts going on a run, it could signal a run for the altcoins too, which is obviously bullish news for us. XRP holders, I hold a lot of XRP, so I cover that quite a lot on my channel, but I like to cover everything I can for you guys. Then we'll go on to XRP. Again, like I said yesterday, I couldn't see it going up too high or coming down too low. Yeah, you could say that's good correction, I don't know. I just said it would trade sideways, and basically it has. We still haven't come down again and tested this support at like 120 that we kind of created the other day. And the 117 is a strong support level. Again, I think we'll just trade sideways, maybe slowly consolidate downwards, unless we get some positive news from the court case today. Also, we have this chart that I'd like to show you still coming into play, I think. Yep, this pennant, I've never actually really seen one. This is the XRP chart. Look how big this bullish pennant is. I've never actually seen one play out this deep. Like, normally they break out either around here above or below. Like, they never really get right to the end, so I'm pretty interested to see what will happen here. It is funny how it's coming in with the lawsuit, like, and the news of the lawsuit could predict which way this goes, like, or could influence which way this goes. It always makes me feel a bit like, what's predicting the future? Is it the lawsuit or is it the chart? So, like, setting us up for some news. I never really know. Another one I wanted to touch on was Litecoin. As you can see, it's really struggling with this fib level. It made its previous, it's not an all-time high, but its previous high on this bull run, touching the top of the, I think that's the 702. Let me just quickly check. Probably wrong now, I've said that on stream. That's the 786. We're on the 618 here, and it's still just struggling to get above that level. I think we could break through this again. We just need some momentum. We need something bullish for the market. We need some to come through, and with that, I'm going to go towards the total market cap. Again, we are struggling to get back above the 2 trillion properly. This is the previous all-time high. But what we are doing is consolidating upwards. We aren't making higher highs, but we are making higher lows, and that's just a consolidation. So we could be looking again for a breakout here. It's all dependent on what happens in the next, how long have we got here for this to complete? Again, like 2-3 days, and this could complete, like I was saying in Bitcoin, I'm looking at it going sideways still for 2 or 3 days. And I know it's not really what you want to hear, but I've still got to tell you what I see. The only thing that I do see is Solana going nuts. Luckily, I do hold a little bit of Solana, so pretty jokes that it's broken out like this. It's an absolutely nuts breakout from Solana, to be honest. I never thought it would go this high, as it's already in the top sort of spot in the top spots on CoinMarketCap. Let's have a look how high we are if we move this all the way up to there. So if we use the 236 as the top, let's see if it's... Oh, we've still got a bit of a way to go, because I know that if you do this with Dogecoin hits the top fib extension. In fact, I've never done it before, so let's do it now just to show you guys what I'm seeing on Doge. Doge. That is a rubbish Doge chart. Give me something with a bit of history. Bit of tracks. Has that got any? Okay, let's go from there. So bop a Fibonacci retracement. Remember, guys, if you do want to, oh, that's the wrong one. If you do want to set up your charts like mine, then please check out my paid Patreon course. I'm doing a course into how to set your charts up. I'm doing a intro into charts and an intro into crypto. So yeah, if you're interested in learning anything like that, hit your man up on Patreon, essentially. So yeah, we've got there. Where are we? Where are we going with these? What was I talking about? I've forgotten now. Okay, there's the move. No, it's not even. It's not even, boys. Down here. Down here, boys and girls, should I say. My bad. My bad. No. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. Yeah, you just had me rabbit on about some absolute wetness there. I'm really sorry about that. And I cannot find what I'm looking for on Doge now, so that's always a joy when you are trying to record a video. There, two. Is that right? Not quite, but as you can see, Doge, in one day, Doge goes absolutely bananas. Like, what is this? This is what you want to be seeing. This is why we love crypto. It bounces nicely off the 50-day and goes absolutely berserk, up 350%. Then follows that day. I know it's a wick, but we follow that day with another like 123% move, and that's just to start. Like, then we consolidate. I think this is like it's a long time. It's like a 50-day consolidation. I've looked at this chart. What is it? 61-day consolidation. And then we go another nuts movement in the space of what, 4 days. Pardon me. We go up a further 400%. It's mad. So could this be a catalyst for the rest of the altcoin market? That's essentially what we're looking for, guys. Yeah, other than that, I hope everything's going well. As I said, we're still in the same sort of range. We've still got a few days left of this pattern to play out if it keeps going the way it is. We're looking for a breakout above the 2 trillion on the total market cap. It'd be nice to get above the 1 trillion on the altcoin market cap, and let's hopefully see what happens with the XRP chart today. Can we see some news from the SEC? Will we break out of this bullish pennant, and will it be to the up or the down? Let's hope it's up, but it's crypto, guys. You never know.